My students' essay detector flagged Hemingway as I generated. What happened next changed how I teach writing forever. I've been teaching English literature for 12 years, and I thought I'd seen every form of plagiarism imaginable. Then writing tools arrived, and suddenly my honor was filled with suspiciously perfect essays from students who could barely string sentences together in class. So I did what many desperate teachers did. I subscribed to an AI detection tool, $19.99 a month, to catch the cheaters. Money well spent, I thought. Last month I assigned my seniors to analyze the writing style of a famous author. Most chose contemporary writers, but Emma, one of my brightest students, picked Ernest Hemingway. When I ran her essay through the detector, it flashed red, 99.8% probability of a generation. I was stunned. Emma had never given me reason to doubt her integrity before. I called her in after class. Emma, we need to talk about your Hemingway essay. She looked confused. Was something wrong with it? I turned my laptop screen toward her. The AI detector flagged it. Care to explain? Her eyes widened. That's impossible. I wrote every word. Emma, the detector is 99.8% certain it's AI-generated. She stared at me, then pulled out her notebook. I have all my handwritten notes and my drafts. I can show you my entire process. I believed her, but the detector was so certain. On a hunch, I opened a new browser tab and found a passage from Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea. I copied it into the detector. 98.7% probability of AI-generation. 99.2% AI-generated. Emma watched as I tested passage after passage of Hemingway's work. All flagged as AI, I think, I said slowly. That Hemingway writes like AI, or rather AI writes like Hemingway. It made perfect sense. Hemingway's famously sparse direct style, short sentences, limited adjectives, concrete nouns was exactly what AI models were trained to emulate for clarity and efficiency. That night, I tested other authors. Faulkner's long winding sentences, 12% probability of AI generation. Virginia Woolf's stream of consciousness, 8%. James Joyce's experimental language. But Hemingway, Orwell, and other direct stylists consistently scored above 90%. The next day, I gathered my students. We're doing a new exercise, I announced, distributing passages from various authors without names attached. Your assignment, decide which of these were written by humans and which by AI. The results were fascinating. And confidently labeled Hemingway as a, while identifying actual AI writing as human when it included stylistic flaws like excessive metaphors or structural inconsistencies. The perfect is suspicious, one student observed. Real writing has fingerprints. That comment changed my entire approach to teaching writing. I now encourage students to develop their unique fingerprints, the quirks, patterns, and imperfections that make their writing distinctly human. Emma's final project was brilliant. Hemingway in the Age of I, when perfection becomes suspicious. She argued that in a world where machines can replicate technical perfection, human writing should embrace its beautiful imperfections. She got an unchy and I canceled my AI detector subscription. Sometimes the most valuable lesson isn't catching students doing something wrong, it's discovering together what makes human creativity irreplaceably right.